Let's start what we have come into the room to do. Right on. Here goes. 1, 2, 3.
This is not just music, not just the clink of bottles or the shuffles of streets in midnight. This is Lagos, the heartbeat of West Africa, where the sun sets in gold and the night wakes in diamonds. A city that never sleeps because even the moon wants to groove. We call it Detty December, a season, a spirit, a full-blown celebration of life where joy is currency and vibes are legal tender. From the dusty drums of Air Festival to the smoky aroma of suya at midnight, from the guarded gates of Ikoyi to the bustling markets of Balogun. People don't just visit Lagos, they experience her. The tastes are rhythm, the breathes are hustle, they dance in a fire. This documentary is not just a film, it's a mirror, a reminder that behind every December groove there is an economic move. This is Lagos. This is Detty December. From all of us, creative economy, class of 2025. Every December, Lagos becomes a hub of activities. People traveling in, event park, and money going around the sector, from the entertainment to the hospitality industry. But we want to look beyond the surface. Hi, my name is Olomoshide Abimbola, and in this documentary, we are going to be looking into the real impact of Detty December in Nigeria's economy, using Lagos Island and Etios as a case study.
My name is Oladeji Abisola. The aim of this project is to explore how Detty December affects local businesses, tourism, and consumer spending, and whether it contributes meaningfully to economic growth in these areas. We visited clubs, malls, hotels, and recreational centers, speaking with both business owners and consumers to get the real insights into how the season plays out economically.
Join us as we uncover the numbers and the story behind the celebration.
One of our major highlights of this research work was our visit to Eco Hotel and Suites. We spoke directly to the sales and marketing department, and Mr. Alex, the sales secretary, gave us his audience.
I think it's something we all know that in December attracts a lot of things, especially the diasporas. Most of them prefer to come to Nigeria. And when they come, they prefer a hotel. Reason is because of the security. When it comes to security, a hotel is one of the best. And also when it comes to the rooms, we have over 800 rooms, and sometimes the old rooms are always occupied. We don't even have room to even accommodate these guys. We have to take them outside. So when we come to the revenue aspect, it's something else entirely. So revenue that generated in December is always, I can't even tell you this is a figure, but it's over 10 billion.
10 billion.
Yeah, it's over 10 billion, because ordinarily, aside the December, ordinarily a hotel, every month the revenue we make is quite big. Because I also work in the revenue department, data analysis, because I'm a data analyst. That's what I do. So, and when it comes to the revenue aspect, I always collate everything. And when we're giving a report, I make comparison of what we've been doing over the past 5 years, 6 years. And funny enough, we've been seeing dramatic changes, dramatic increase from back to back, year to date, from 2011 down to 2021. It has been increasing. It hasn't fallen.
It's safe to say that hospitality is the heart of Detty December when it comes to Lagos economy. After our concluded visit to Eco Hotel and Suites, the clubs are not left out. Here we visited Opal Lagos at Adetokunbo in Lagos Island.
December does influence the revenue, and it does so, and it helps mitigate the low season throughout the year. And for example, during the December period across board, there'll be a high tendency to be busy. And this busy period starts from, say, around like from the 10th, and you get up to 25th of December, prior 24th, 26th, and like that, it's rolling all through till like on the 5th. Now the thing is this, at that point in time, because of the traffic and the people that can come in, you can use it to save the other months that were low, because we can sell tables higher and we might not necessarily need to adjust price. We just need to adjust the minimum spend, and then people come in crowds, and then the ideal thing we want to propose are bottles that will meet up to a spend, and then we can cover for months that were low during the year. But if we were to say, look at it into perspective, and in an ideal way, I would say the impact or the difference, the percentage difference will be something up to like 600%. Indeed, inflation does affect, and the different hike in price does have an effect on that. But it's nightlife. It's a very, very tricky way to engage it. For example, if the inflation is high and the dollar is high, for example, it does not necessarily mean people will not come out to spend. And now, the margin that we get to make on drinks is very way different from the margin you get to make on food.
One of the stops we made during this research work was the renowned Ebony Life Place, a hub of culture, luxury, and entertainment in the heart of Lagos Island. Although the staff declined to speak on camera, she shared insight behind the scenes. She stated that during the December festivities, food traffic soared noticeably, with sales increasing over 200%. The space wasn't just bustling with locals. Visitors from diaspora also poured in, eager to experience a taste of premium Nigerian hospitality. From cinema experience to curated events, Ebony Life became more than just a location. It was a destination. This growth reflects how Dirty December isn't just about parties, but also about boosting Nigeria's creativity and hospitality economy.
In terms of the business strategy, in terms of how we see in terms of the revenue aspect, the pricing, in terms of the pricing, even sometimes when you go to market today, it's not what you sell, it's not what you buy today you get tomorrow. So we always put that into consideration, especially inflation. So every year we tend to review our prices. We don't give the same price every year. Change a lot of things. Like sometimes there was a time, I think it was 2 years ago, we never had a smart TV. So we had to change everything. We gave them a smart TV. I mean, a lot of things that we had. So we make the money they're paying us to be justified. So we don't say, oh, we're increasing price without giving them value for it.
It's safe to say that Dirty December is not just a season, it is most anticipated for. However, some business owners were able to make use of this opportunity to harness their business plan and strategies in order to get more customers. This actually works for them. Unfortunately, the market women are not having it as a result of inflation.
With the higher prices in the markets, there were reduced customer purchasing power and sales dropped significantly. We thank God Tinubu for what he is doing, but last December was not so much like the way it used to be though. We thank God. But we are being honest, prices and tariff from the ports is highly expensive, and this is what we are pleading the government to do for us. Even regular customers were more cautious with spending, prioritizing necessities over previously affordable items like clothes. This reflects a huge economic concern, how inflation quietly limits participation in festive activities, even in commercial locations like islands.
Before we have such like, counter shop, like kiosks. But towards that December time, they break everything down. So the more, like, the sense is not like before. The thing we are struggling.
We also got to interview one of the road workers who shared his experience with commuters and some of the challenges faced during this period.
The roads were well managed. We saw the visible presence of more government officials and safety personnel. There was a rise in development of security and traffic management officers, helping in maintaining order amidst the rush, keeping commuters safe and ensuring transport workers could cooperate smoothly. This level of coordination is rare but welcomed. It shows what's possible when government and crossroads sectors align, especially during high-impact events periods like Dirty December.
The Lagos State government are not left out and therefore taking adequate measures by partnering with micro and macro businesses in order to boost Lagos tourism.
In conclusion, Dirty December is more than just a trend. It's an economic force. From our research, we found out that local businesses in Lagos Island and Etiosa recorded 40% to 60% increase rates in their sales despite of the inflation. Hospitality and event spaces recorded over 70% increase in occupancy, while vendors of recreational centers recorded at least over 200% increase in their customers' traffic. While the numbers shows a clear economic benefit, the growth is often short-term and not always evenly distributed. Many small business owners lack the capacity to scale up during the festive period, and infrastructure remains the constant challenge.
Still, it's clear. Dirty December injects millions into the local economy, creates seasonal jobs, and position Lagos as a cultural and commercial hub during the holiday for tourists and citizens in diaspora. The question going forward is, are the government harnessing the energy and economic potential of Dirty December to support local business, improve infrastructure, and create long-term jobs? From all of us at Creative Economy Class of 2025.
Okay, so my experience was eventful. I enjoyed it. My roommates, funny, someone foolish, Marlon, and knowing. Yeah, but it was nice meeting different people. The assistant sales director of a hotel, and he actually gave us his complimentary card. So I have a place to go to look for a job now after after I graduate. I'm happy for that one. I met so many different places, experienced fights in down footballs. So it was a very enjoyable and stressful experience. Thank you.
Lagos, what a city. Well, as a first timer in Lagos, I can't lie, the experience there was entirely bad. We had quite the fun. We visited a whole lot of places, and yeah, the women there are absolute immaculate. You know, went to clubs like Opal, went to Echo Hotel, went to different places. You know, the experience was quite interesting because I didn't expect everything. Sorry.
Hi everyone, my name is Ajiboye John and I'm a theater student. So this particular project it was a lot on us. I will not even lie. Personally, I didn't expect the, in quotes, the shege I saw. But shout out to good people that helped us achieve this in the aspect of trying to make sure we attended to the manager of Eco Hotels, Mr. Alex. Oh, thank you so much. And also Opal's manager, thank you so much for doing this with us. It was one of a kind. Will I do this again? I don't think so because it took a lot, sweat, tears. You know, Lagos is a lot on its own. The Paris Pasu and everything, it was a lot. So will I do this again? I don't think so. But then I enjoyed it. And special shout out to our registrar for charging us up to go beyond our four walls, making us go deep into the world and see what it is outside there. So yeah, thank you so much.
Hiya, Abimbola here. My experience on this research work was really, really amazing. I had the best time with my team members, and I'm so grateful for the amount of people that we went with, like the quality of people rather. There are people who are quite functional, and I also want to thank the registrar for the opportunity given for allowing us to like go beyond the school walls to explore other options of learning, which was actually very good because I got a level of exposure to certain amount of information I never thought I would. So overall, it was great. Would I do this again? Maybe, maybe not. What do you say?
Go try. I cannot come and cook myself.
Let that finish it now.
I just began. Let me show you. La 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 la. Well, so we are currently waiting for a bus that will take us to the island. They say Lady Taddy. Yes, I always see they're looking fine. Looking annoyingly fine.
Yeah, that's okay. It's not our fault.
Nikki, look at the trail. It's plenty. Look at the drip. Look at the star. Look at the swag. Guys, let's go, please. All right, guys. So we are going out. This is day 2 of our research work.
exactly what's the information for.
I'll see you guys in Coconut. Well, we still have 1 month to be together. I go to no man.
Tell me, you're still sleeping.
You what?
Are you recording? Yes, I'm recording you. Lying down, and we're here waiting for you.
Can't blame us.
You can't do it.
Can't blame us, babe.
Hey,
Now we blame you. Judge. If I listen and judge, I will judge you.
So if we were sleeping, lying down, you were laying pretty, like a body.
Is this